How are we all doing? Welcome back to Premier League Dad. My name is Kee. We are live for another big game in the Under-21s Championships. England Under-21s against Germany Under-21s. We've done this game 2 nights on the spin now. England Under-19s last night against Germany Under-19s. That one finished 5-5. A fantastic game. One of the best games we've done on this channel. And really, really enjoyed it. And this one's going to be, I think... I don't know, it's going to be an interesting one. Either way, I think we've got better players involved for a start. But it's going to be a really, really good game. We've got some big players involved. I will go through the lineups very, very shortly, but I have taken a quick, brief glance at them. And some of the players involved, we all know. Some of the players expected to move this summer, by the way, quite a few of them, including Jarrell Kwanzaa for Liverpool, Jarrell Kwanzaa, Harvey Elliott for... England, for Newcastle, for Germany, sorry. There's the likes of Wanner, Viper, and Ulrich as well. Ulrich, another player who's worth keeping an eye on. But lots and lots of talented players. Tyler Morton on the bench, Livramento, McAtee, Fellows, Jay Stansfield, of course, Ethan Wanyeri, Elliot Anderson. Lots of players, lots of great players. So we're gonna be doing England under-19. England under-21s against Germany under-21s. That's the game that we're doing. Sorry, I've just seen your comment, Ethan, about what happened. I thought it was Real Madrid. No, we did a vote, we did a poll, and we've decided on Germany and England. That's the game we're doing tonight. We was going to do Real Madrid, but to be honest, I don't want to watch Trent. I don't want to watch Trent Alexander-Arnold. I don't want to watch Trent Alexander-Arnold on his debut. He can drift. We're not bothered by that. We're going to watch the real football. We're going to watch some real competitive football. Emiliano, Aufgeht Deutschland, Scheiß Tor. I don't know what that means, but I'm going to guess it's good for Germany. But anyway, listen, before we get started, as always, big thank you to our sponsors, Match Bingo. You know the drill. Match Bingo are absolutely fantastic. They're sponsoring all of our lives on Premier League Dad. And if you've never checked Match Bingo out before, then now is a perfect time to do so. You can click the link in my description, or you can scan the QR code, which is on screen throughout tonight's live. If you have never played Match Bingo before, you might find that you really enjoy it. It's a combination of a bet on the football and all the things you might love, all the fun you might associate with a game of bingo. You buy a bingo card for a game like this one, it might cost you £2 or £3. You pick up a bingo card, and with that bingo card, you get 15 random events on it that can take place during the game. It'll say things like England under-21s to get a corner, Germany under-21s to get a throw-in, right? And as those things happen during the game, you'll see them marked off on your bingo card. You get prizes for a line, prizes for 2 lines, and prizes for a full house, the same way that you do in bingo. You can earn yourself a small fortune on it. Over £200,000 of prize money has been paid out to over 10,000 Match Bingo players across the UK, and it's growing incredibly quickly. Really fast-growing app, and just like us, really quickly growing, and they are doing a brilliant job, and a massive thank you to them for sponsoring the channel. So they're helping our growth, and if you could go and check them out and show them some love and support the channel, then that would be very thankful and appreciated as well. So with that said, let's get started. Let's get stuck in. England against Germany. We'll go through the lineups in just a moment. Yeah, we'll go through the lineups in just a moment. Emiliano, prediction for this one. I think it's going to be a little bit closer than the game was last night. I don't think it's going to be 5-5, put it that way. It was 5-5 England under-19s against Germany under-19s last night. I think this one's going to be a touch closer. Maybe it's going to be 2-2. I don't know. I think it's going to be a draw. I fancy a draw tonight. So I'm going to go... Oh, it's Theo Walcott and Joe Cole in the studio. I'm going to go England 2, Germany 2. Yeah, that's my prediction for this one. Let me know what you're thinking. Kieran, I'm glad you're doing this game. Mr. Ethan, our kits release tomorrow. Nice. What kits? Is it all of them? Home and away and everything. Substub, while I was waiting for this, I was watching some lives. There is some weird stuff on here. Yeah, there's definitely some weird stuff on here. Steve Keen, evening. Did you do the draw last night? 19-1, 3-2 England. Oh, you think 3-2 England prediction? What draw? What are you talking about? Which draw? Am I going to do the Madrid match today? No, mate, no. We're not doing the Madrid match. We're doing England against Germany instead. It's the under-21s. England under-21s against Germany under-21s. Yes, I did. Yeah, sorry, I did do England under-19s last night. It was incredible. It was a great game. Fantastic game. Emiliano thinks 2-1 Germany. Reese, I genuinely think Harvey Elliott has been in the England under-21 setup for about 10 years. Ethan, Ruben Sellers has joined Sheffield United. That's not a bad appointment, is it? Yeah, that's not a bad appointment. Lucas, score prediction, I think 2-2. Yeah, I think 2-2. Desmond, 2-2. What do you think, Lucas? Tell me what you're thinking. I'll go through the lineups. Why don't we go through the lineups? Why not? Lineups. In fact, I'll put the lineups on screen on YouTube. Why not? I'll put the lineups up on screen. We've had some joy with that. So England under-21s, Germany under-21s. As it stands in the group, I think both of these teams are okay. England need a point to qualify. Yeah, Germany have won both of their games, so England need a point in this one to qualify. Any less than a point, and Slovenia could beat England. Oh no, this is the final game. This is the final game, isn't it? So yeah, England need a point. If Slovenia win tonight, there is a world where Slovenia go through. Because it's based on head-to-head matches, and England and Slovenia drew 0-0. So at that point, it would be, I guess... Oh, it's going to have to be a Slovenia win. Basically, yeah, England need a point. England need a point to go through tonight. If they don't get a point, then they're leaving it down to fate. They're leaving it down to chance. So let's do lineups. Here we go. England under-21 lineups. Right, they will be on the screen in just a moment. There you go. There's the lineups on the screen on YouTube right now. If you want to go and check them out, you can go and check them out on YouTube. England under-21s v Germany under-21s. It is Beadle in goal. It's Hinchelwood. Hinchelwood's a great young player from Brighton, doing really, really well. Kwanzaa and Cresswell at centre-back. Illing Jr. at left-back. Hutchinson, Scott and Anderson in midfield. And then it's Rowe, Elliott and Wanyeri up top. I would guess it's going to be Elliott wide right, Wanyeri wide left. Or maybe Elliott wide left, Wanyeri wide right, and Rowe maybe through the middle. But it's going to be one of those dynamic front threes, I'm almost certain. Daz, you think England 3-1, Ethan, because Trent is playing. Mate, I'm telling you, there's no way I'm watching Trent. I'm not watching Trent. Daz Reynolds, who's your vice-captain for next season? My vice-captain for next season for Liverpool? Oh, it has to be Salah. Has to be Salah. It'll be Virgil and Salah. Emiliano, am I the only non-English guy in the chat? Yes, Erman from Bochum. There you go. So we've got lots of players in there. Erman, yeah, Tim Erman from Bochum. Had a decent season at Bochum as well, didn't he? There's Bright Arai MB as well of Braga. Gruder, who you might know from Brighton. Trasoldi, Voltamade, both of those on the bench. Nicolo Trasoldi and Voltamade. But it's Lee Carsley against De Salvo's men of Germany. What do we think? The Scrum Down Live. Thoughts on the fixtures? I think it's Arsenal's title to lose. Well, you would think that, mate, because you're an Arsenal fan. That's the only reason you're saying that. Arsenal are going to get absolutely kecked in the title race, as per usual. Yorks, apparently Rashford's joined Arsenal as a striker. Hey? Just saw it. I don't know how true it is. 55 million. Yeah, no, I don't think that's true. Reveal Clothing, how do you see Madrid doing this up-and-coming season? I don't think they win it. I still don't think they're better than Barca. If I'm dead honest, I think it's going to be Real Madrid second yet again. Lucas, over 2.5 is a good punt then, you think? For this, yeah, I think for this one, over 2.5 is not a bad punt at all. Steve, what's your opinion on these young England players? Think they're under too much pressure? I don't know. I mean, I guess, look, it depends. At the end of the day, they're all being paid massive, massive amounts of money. They're all being paid massive amounts of money, so they're always going to be under pressure, aren't they? They're always going to feel that pressure. So, are they under pressure? Yeah, they're probably under pressure. Probably under pressure. But I don't know if there's anything we can really do about that. Stephen Kern, do you think Maradona was a good player? He was incredible. He was absolutely incredible. Samir X69, country first. No one's willing to watch Trent. No one cares. No one cares about him. No one cares about him. He's a rat. Stephen Kane, we all like Barcelona. Absolutely. Steve Keane, Maradona was a great player, but got a great arm to score with. Samir X69, wasn't Voltemade in the main German squad? Yes, Voltemade was in the Germany Nations League squad, and he played very well in it. And now he's been downgraded to the under-21s. Daz Reynolds, who do you see winning the Club World Cup now? I mean, I said City from the start, and I'm going to stick with that. But I still think there's a chance with, whether it be Bayern or Real Madrid, there's still a chance. So, yeah, I'm going to stick with City, though. I am going to stick with City. I think for some reason, City, I just had a feeling about them. And I think City will win it. Reveal clothing. Who has the best 11, EPL or La Liga? The best 11. The best 11. That's a good question. I'd still say the Premier League. I guess if you were making a top, like an 11 for both. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. Maybe that. Do you know what? That might be an idea for a video. That might be an idea for a video. That I might do that. Next one, La Liga, Spain, Germany, not La Liga, Spain, just La Liga, Bundesliga, Serie A, and Prem. Even if you just do top four leagues, probably do one for France as well. Why not? Comparing the best 11 you could pick in the top 5 leagues, the Premier League would still win. England against Slovenia. Apparently, the Slovenian keeper, the English keeper made a load of great saves. I think it was Beadle, wasn't it? Beadle made a load of great saves to keep Slovenia out, and Slovenia very nearly beat England. Yeah, who do you see winning it, Daz? Out of interest, Samir, that would be a great video to watch. Steve Keane, I am Trent playing my first game for Madrid. Stephen Carroll, what do you think of the Club World Cup? I think it's a necessary evil. I think you do have to have a Club World Cup. It should, you should play teams from around the world, but the problem is that, and to an extent, this tournament will massively help teams like Auckland and teams like Mamelodi Sundowns and Ulsan Hyundai and all those teams that maybe. Al Ahly as well, probably another one, don't have massive amounts of money, but they will benefit from being in this tournament, and they'll get better. They'll get better. You need a little bit of that. Sadly, what we have seen over the years in Europe is that the Champions League's dominated, hasn't it? Champions League dominated, and it means that we've ended up with it's basically a Super League. The Champions League is basically a Super League. With just some tokenistic, let's sprinkle in Olympiacos, let's put Celtic and Olympiacos and Bodo Glimt in there occasionally just to make it feel like a European competition. But realistically, the Champions League is it's the top 5 leagues, isn't it? It's just a playoff between the top 5 leagues. That's all. It's sad. Emiliano, League One doesn't really need to be in it. Ligue 1, yeah, doesn't. Because it'd just be PSG, wouldn't it? It'd just be a PSG lineup. Daz Reynolds, I see PSG or City winning or Real Madrid. Any of those 3. I think Bayern could too as well. I mean, Bayern played really well. I know it was only against Auckland, but they did play really well. And choose a manager for every league too. I think there's an element of controversy with that one, wouldn't there? Because I'd be leaning towards Slot. Others would pick Pep, but I'd be leaning towards Slot. Reveal clothing. Why do people compare Jude Bellingham to Zidane? They're miles apart. I think the people who would do that would be younger people, wouldn't it? People who maybe didn't see Zidane. People who see... But this is the thing. There's a lot of young people now who would argue until they're blue in the face that Lionel Messi is not as good as Lamine Yamal at 17. And they'll just stick, look how good Messi, look how good Yamal and Doué are now. They're absolutely unbelievable. They're doing better than Messi and Ronaldo were or whatever. You just look at people, honestly, there's absolutely no way that they're better. No way that they're better than Messi and Ronaldo. Emiliano, a big problem is that in the USA and not in countries like... a big problem is that it is in the USA and not in countries like England or Brazil. Yeah, the USA doesn't have they're not big fans of soccer ball, are they? It's certainly not the national sport. Feels like they're trying to push it more over there. Someone was saying Yamal is better than Salah. Yeah, again. James Moore is better than Ronaldo was at 17, but not Messi. No, he's not. Lamine Yamal is not better than either of them. And he won't be better than either of them. He's a good player. He's a very good player. But, no, he's nowhere near Messi and Ronaldo. Nowhere near. How's the sinuses? Sinuses are a little bit better. Still feel a bit bunged up, but I'm not like... It wasn't like I was last night. I'm a load better today. Yeah, loads better today. Reveal clothing, unpopular opinion, but Mbappe and Vinny Jr. would struggle in the Prem. Not sure if they'd struggle, but they probably wouldn't thrive either. I've got massive respect for players like Wirtz, for example, coming to the Prem and because it'd be far too easy for him to stay in Germany or maybe take the easy out and go to Spain where it's not as physical. That's the problem, I think. I think you become a better player in the Premier League. Emiliano, Dembele is better than Salah and Yamal for me. Listen, they're all really good. Dembele and Yamal are terrific players. I just don't think that you can really say anything. Salah's consistency wins it for him. Salah's been doing this for like 8, 9, 10 years. Like, Dembele's just had 1 year. Like, great. Well done. He's had 1 year. Yamal, he's broke through and he's looked incredible. Could be an absolute one-off. Could be a fly in the soup. That could be it, But Salah's hasn't. Salah's is like a decade of absolute unbelievable quality. Jack the Boy, score prediction. I think it's going to be 2-2. England 2, Germany 2. That's my prediction. What do you think, mate? What do you think? We've got 9 minutes to kick off. 9 minutes. You can watch this on Channel 4, by the way, if you want to. Jake, took Salah a few years to break through, though. Well, it did. And everyone breaks through at different different points, but some people, some players are late bloomers, aren't they? Daniel, have you done a lineup run through? I have, but I'll go through it again if you want. Why not? So lineups are as follows. I'll put them back up on YouTube as well for the people who do want to see them again on YouTube. So the lineups are as follows. It is Beadle in goal, Hinshelwood, Kwanzaa, Cresswell, Illing Jr. at the back. Then it's Hutchinson, Scott and Anderson in midfield. Rowe, Elliott and Wanyuri up front. For Germany, it's Ernst in goal, Ulrich, Siebert, Ehrmann and Baum at the back. Roll, Yander and Wanner in midfield, and then it's Nauf, Thielmann and Viper up front. So, yeah, some decent players there. Some good options on the bench as well for England. There's Edwards, Egan Riley, Fellows, Archie Gray, Hayden Hackney, Livramento, James McAtee, Tyler Morton, Norton Cuffy, and Jay Stansfield, of course, of Birmingham. For Germany, it's... There's Nick Woltemade, who you may remember from the Nations League. He started playing really well for Germany in the National League, the Nations League, the first team. But he's been demoted down to the under-21s for the remainder of this tournament. So Woltemade is on the bench, as well as Tresoldi, Wrights, Nabel, Martel, Gruder, who you might know from Brighton, Collins, Brown, and Are Mb are the remaining players on the bench. There is also Atu Bolu, the goalkeeper, who is very, very well liked by Manchester United. Apparently he's being lined up by Manchester United to replace Onana, the young German goalkeeper. Noah Atubolu, he's 23, he currently plays for Freiburg, he's had a decent season for Freiburg. Jake, you never know, Yamal could fall off, being the next Gail Kakuta. Daniel, Adam Wharton on the bench. No, Wharton's not on the bench, mate. He's not on the bench. Right, let me unhide that. Pure loyalist, alright, Key, mate. Always the same. When you expect a short visit, it turns into a holiday. But always give a like and a comment. 2-2 draw, my prediction. Mine too. Yeah, I said 2-2. And good to have you, mate. If even if it's only for a short while. Always good to have you in. Okay. 7 minutes to kick off. Let's talk through some other breaking news that we've had today. Obviously, the fixtures is the big talking point across the Premier League over the last sort of 24 hours. It's been who the teams are playing in the opening games, who the teams are playing in the run-ins. But I've got to say, it doesn't really make much of a difference to me. You've got to play every game, every team twice, haven't you? You've got to play them home and away, so it doesn't make too much of a difference as far as I'm concerned. Daniel, time for Wanyuri to show he's above this level. I really like Ethan Wanyuri. Really, really like him. Top young player. I'd like him to come to Liverpool in an ideal world after when Mo Salah's just about finishing. I think he's got a better chance of getting in at Liverpool than he does at Arsenal, given Saka's ahead of him. But yeah, I'd like to see Ethan Wanyuri come to Liverpool, come to a proper team. Come and win some silverware, Ethan. Right, and you know what? And this is the other good thing about this game, is we don't have to put up with all this nonsense of players being announced individually, and you know, so annoying, isn't it? So annoying. Players being announced individually and like walking out through smoke and stuff just to try and. Oh, no, it did. It's gone down. Please don't tell me it's stopped now. Right, apologies, by the way. Apologies. We're having slight technical issues with YouTube. I don't know why. YouTube's been having these issues for the last few days, but it seems like everything's okay now again. Apologies. We have had a proper big drop-off in viewers on YouTube there, because of a technical issue, but it looks like everything's fine again. Right, okay, we're all back. We're all back. Daniel, MLS contract agreed, announcement soon. Yeah, Miles Lewis-Skelly, I think, will stay at Arsenal probably for the rest of his career. Pure loyalist still working here. I think it just dropped out for a little half a second or something. It seemed to just pause, but it feels like it's all right now. I think we're all back on. Phew. Okay. Right. What's the England kit and the Germany kit? I don't know if I've got the kits right. Looks like both are wearing white. Might be a potential clash here? Or is Germany going to be in the pink? Germany might be in the pink number. Yeah, I think it's going to be blue and pink for Germany, so we need to change the German kit. Blue and pink. Arsenal, or Steve Keane, Trent's not playing, fell on a blade of grass and broke his fingernail. Daniel, Arsenal have the best culture in England of bringing through their own. Do they? I'm not sure they do, you know. Here you go. Number of academy graduates used by every Premier League club this season. Liverpool and Man United are top. Liverpool and Man United are top. Arsenal only played 3. 3 academy graduates. So Arsenal are like halfway down the table. Daniel, add Fulham's to Arsenal's total. Brighton as well. I mean, Brighton's academy's doing wonderful things at the minute. Like I say, every player that seems to come through Brighton's academy does wonderful things. Right, so let me just double check we've got the right kits and everything going on. I don't know if we do. Yeah, there we go. England are in white. Germany are in the dark blue and pink number. So we'll put that as the background colour. And pink. Not sure if I like that, but there you go. Not pink. I mean, I'm not sure if I like how it looks. But there you go. Germany under 21s, England under 21s is off and underway. We're off in where is this? It's in Slovakia, I know, but which stadium? It's Nitra, isn't it? Nitra. Liverpool have played here before. I'm sure we played. Was it Slovan Bratislava we played here? I'm sure we played Slovan Bratislava here. Well done, great play down the right hand side there. Really, really good play. Kieran Baines, come on Hutchinson. Well, let's get a poll going as well for tomorrow's games, because we've got an option for tomorrow's games. Tomorrow we've got a straight shot between Palmeiras and Al Ahly, or Denmark and Romania, or maybe Montenegro and Spain. Yeah, maybe we do Montenegro and Spain. Although I think that, you know, the under-19s, that one's actually been a decent group, that. Yeah, Denmark and Romania is the one to watch there, because the winner basically goes through. So we might do maybe Spain and Romania. Oh, sorry, Denmark and Romania, or Palmeiras and Al Ahly tomorrow. That might be the game to do. Tom from Hate Watch. Oh, Trent Hate Watch begins. Nah, mate, not a chance. I'm not doing the Trent Hate Watch. He can swivel. I'm not interested. I'm not interested in watching Rats FC. He can leg it, Trent. Right, let's put a poll on here. Start a poll. Question is going to be, which game should we watch tomorrow? And the games are Palmeiras versus Al Ahly, Club World Cup, or Denmark under-19s versus Romania under-19s. That's the one for me. There you go. Let's start the poll and we can vote on that one throughout tonight's game. If you do want to vote on TikTok, and you'd have to go over to YouTube, I'm sorry. But you can go and vote and let me know what you're thinking. Daniel Iwobi, Nelson, Smith Rowe are at Fulham. Nelson was on loan. All made many appearances for Arsenal. Daniel, have you ever been to Slovakia? I've never been, but I've passed through it. Oh, what a goal! It's a goal already. It's 1-0 and it's now Germany have scored. What a fast start in this game. We had 5-5 yesterday. 5-5 it finished yesterday, and I think this one might be a big game too. Nauf has scored. Germany 1, England 0. The old enemy takes the lead. Daniel, has Denmark been your favourite team to watch? I have really liked Denmark. I mean, Denmark in the under-21s were terrific. Conrad Harder is a player I've said quite a few times I really like. That, honestly, this goal, if you haven't seen it, if you aren't watching this game, please do. This goal is absolutely terrific. Great touch and a shot. It reminds me a lot of the Messi goal. Do you remember the Messi goal in the World Cup? It's not quite as good, but it's a wonderful touch. That is a fabulous, fabulous goal. Like a proper top class, straight out the top draw goal, that. Unbelievable finish. Absolutely fantastic from the Germans. The Germans putting them 1-0 up. It's a great goal. Absolutely fantastic. Daniel Carsley out. 3 goals, 2 assists in 3 games for Sula. Ben just joined, who scored? Germany have scored. England 0, Germany 1. Nauf with the goal. And we'll keep an eye out on Slovenia as well, by the way. I want to keep an eye out for Slovenia and Czech Republic, because if Slovenia win and England lose, England are out of the under-21s. But Ansgar Nauf, who had a very promising season, it has to be said, for Frankfurt. He got 10 goals and assists in 30 games from wide right for Eintracht Frankfurt this season. He's been a big part of the Frankfurt attack certainly since Marmouche has left, but alongside Ekatike, he's been a very, very good contributor up that top end for Frankfurt. And yeah, Ansgar Nauf with an absolutely wonderful goal. Brilliant goal to start us off, 1-0. Three-star Reds, 2 games on terrestrial, flicking between each one. Love this pre-season summer football. Germany kit looks like last season's Forest away. It does, doesn't it? I thought that. Yeah, really, really good. Emiliano, yes, pure loyalist, quick one. It was a very, very quick start. Again, people will, I think, stick around with this one because of the game that we had yesterday between England and Germany under-19s. 5-5. This one's always likely to be... Because look, if the under-19s have just had that game where they've thrown away a big, big lead, you would imagine if you're Germany coming into this one, you're certainly referencing that game, aren't you? You're certainly referencing that. You're saying, lads, these were 5-1 up against these after 50 minutes yesterday, and they threw it away. Don't you go and do the same. FM No Casuals, under-21s and seniors are severely overrated. Ben, he's at Frankfurt. He is, yeah. Ben, everything crossed. Trent does his ACL in tonight. Oh, don't say that. Come on, don't be that. Don't be one of those guys. Emiliano... Sorry, Substub, 6-1 prediction, you're thinking. A 6-1 prediction. Can't see it being 6-1. Kieran, decent goal. Mate, it was more than a decent goal. I thought it was fantastic. Czech Republic have just had a goal disallowed against Slovenia. That would be great news for England. Absolutely terrific news for England if they manage to concede in that one. Real Madrid against Al Hilal. Trent is starting in that one, by the way. I forgot to say, if people aren't watching, Trent has started. Trent, Hyson, Asensio, Garcia, Tchouaméni, Valverde, Bellingham, Rodrigo, Vinicius and Gonzalo Garcia up front. Gonzalo Garcia as well is another player I've heard lots and lots about. He did wonderful things in Castilla for Real Madrid. I think it was big numbers anyway. I can see if we can actually see what numbers he got. But he did really, really well last season. He was thought of as like the next big thing, maybe like a Raul coming through the Real Madrid ranks. Yeah, there you go. He got 25 goals in 36 games for Castilla last season. And he's now just stepping up into the Madrid side. So the first team, I mean, you've got to give him an opportunity to see, but maybe he could be like Morata. Morata probably left Real Madrid a bit too soon. Brado Golf, hello. Do you like any golfers? Not me. I know nothing about golf. I don't know anything about golf. I had no interest in golf. Sadly, to each their own. You know, different strokes for different folks. But yeah, no, not for me. Not for me. Thank you for those that are voting in the poll, by the way. It's currently Palmeiras and Al Ahly winning that one. England are in. Chance should be won. Oh, no, he skied it. Who was that? Kwanzaa under the crossbar. I can't believe Kwanzaa's put the ball over, but he's in the penalty area there. Kwanzaa's in Germany's 6-yard box. What's our centre-back doing there? Should he finish this? I think it goes behind for a corner, you know. Ben Key's only interest is football. Yeah, I only interest is football. I know nothing about anything else, really. 3-star Reds got a couple of quid double at 40-1. England to score 2, Germany 2, yellow cards, and Real to score 5 or more goals. Can't see there being 5 or more in that one. Maybe I'm wrong. Ben, horse racing is only just behind football for me in terms of sporting interest. Know nothing about it. Again, nothing. Marco, are you watching Real? No, mate, not watching Real. We're live on YouTube and Twitch and TikTok and Instagram and everything for England against Germany under 21s. We're not doing Real Madrid. There's no interest in Real Madrid. Nobody wants to watch Real Madrid. This is Samuel Illing Jr. on the left-hand side. Lovely little ball back to Charlie Cresswell. Marco Y. Well, I don't think there's... It's an obvious win, isn't it? It's an obvious win for Real Madrid. And I don't really... Yeah, I've no real interest in it. It just feels like it's a bit flat, the Club World Cup at this moment in time anyway. I think it's going to take maybe to get to the knockout rounds before we can start to see a proper tournament, I guess. Maybe when we get to the latter stages of the tournament, then we can see a bit more. Pure Loyalist surprised Chimey isn't in for the bet. I'm sure he is. I'm sure Chimey's got a bet on somewhere. Panama play tonight, I think. I'm sure Panama play tonight. Is it tonight or tomorrow? Play Guatemala. Can't remember. Lavinio, name a country for an edit. Sweden. Gio, how's it going, Gio? Good to see you. Marco, Al Hilal are playing well. Ben says horse racing is better than anything football can offer. Well, whatever works for you. I know nothing about it. I think I'd lose an absolute fortune on horse racing. So, not my thing. Oh, that's great play by England. Wonderful play by England. Must get it away. Shoot, what are you doing? Hit it! Oh, it's 2-0. I can't believe how indecisive that was. Amari Hutchinson's got to do better. You've got to get it out your feet a bit more. Oh, he got into a really, really good position there to have a shot, and he just ended up trying to cut inside again. Didn't need to do that. Should have got it away quick. Ben, no, I didn't say anything. Oh, sorry, the big festivals are better than anything football has to offer, but I'd prefer football on the whole. But if you're offering me tickets to the Champions League final or Cheltenham, I'm going Cheltenham. Oh my god. See, Cheltenham don't do out for me, really. Cheltenham doesn't do out for me. Gio, I'm okay, lad. Thought I'd tune in. How's it going? Yeah, it's alright. Yeah, it's going good. I mean, England are losing against Germany. We've had a goal in it already, so that's good going. Pure Loyalist, 3-star Reds. All the best with the bets. Charlie Cresswell's a great player. You know, he's absolutely fantastic. Ben, I won 13.60 on day 2 of Cheltenham this year. Sat on annual leave, soaking it all up. Love that. Gio, not watching Madrid. No. Not bothered about Madrid, to be honest. And we put it to a vote. We asked people on the chat what they thought. Which game should we watch? Should we watch Real Madrid against Al Hilal, or should we watch Germany under 19s against England? Germany under 21s against England under 21s. And there was a split decision. I'll say that. It was very, very close. So we flipped a coin, and England won. Ben, what a time to be alive. Kira and I feel there are more goals in this. It's a bit open since the goal. England have had a lot of the ball since the goal. Had a lot of the ball. Charlie Cresswell, Hutchinson picking up some good positions. Hutchinson's not done enough with the ball, I think, and he's got into some good areas and fluffed it. MCR, I thought England were knocked out, not going to lie. They're not knocked out. They need a point in this one. They beat Czech Republic in the first game, and they drew 0-0 with Slovenia in the second. If Slovenia beat Czech Republic and they lose to Germany, there's a real chance that England could go out of the Under-21 Championships. A point here against Germany, or if Slovenia fail to win in the other game, then yes, there's England go through. Ben, is Harvey Elliott starting for the Under-21s? He is, yeah, he is. Reece didn't even realise it was 1-0, mate. It's absolutely wonder goal as well, a proper goal. Pure loyalist Kieran, there's nothing better than a good game with plenty of goals. We got that last night. We were spoiled last night, weren't we? 5-5. Terrific game. Kieran Hutchinson did that in the Prem for Ipswich, too wasteful. Yeah, he's build-up play. Like you can see he's got the raw talent. He's got potential. He can pick the ball up and drop a shoulder and get, he can beat a man, and he's got a bit of pace about him. But just far too often the final ball is a little bit wayward, or takes an extra touch when he needs to shoot, or shoots when he should take an extra touch. It's the decision making, isn't it, with Omari Hutchinson? Oh, that's wonderful play by Germany. There's a chance here for Germany to make it too if they're not careful, England. Oh, wonderful play. Gerald Kwanzaa got back and just ushered him away. And Samuel Illing Jr. brings it away. Ben Jacobs, Liverpool are ready to shatter the British transfer record for a second time as they remain determined to sign Alexander Isak. It's happening. It's happening, I'm telling you. Liverpool are signing Alexander Isak. It's on. Very much on. Three-star Reds City Ground redevelopment now finally under starters orders. Really? Okay. I didn't know anything about that. I didn't even know the City Ground was getting done up. That's not bad, is it? Pure loyalist, I ate my words last night with the 5-5 result. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. The only downside was that I was feeling a bit rubbish, so I couldn't maybe enjoy it as much as I would have liked to. Have you seen the news today about Jose Mourinho as well? I forgot to talk about this earlier. The news about Jose Mourinho, where he's basically, since he went to Fenerbahce, he has kind of had a go at the whole Turkish football, the board and the association of Turkish football and the people who are responsible for the Turkish Super League and stuff like that. The people in charge, he's consistently had a go at them, saying it's so corrupt and they've got a problem with me and they're personally attacking us, Fenerbahce and me. They've got a real problem with us, blah, 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 blah. We get horrendous decisions. They punish us excessively. All these different things. And it's broken today. I don't know if you've seen it. It's broken today that, Jose Mourinho has been... He was right. There's text that's been leaked by the Turkish chairman, the Turkish board, saying that we'll get him next season and all this sort of stuff. It's mad. Have a look at it if you've not seen it. It's really mad. Do you watch the Norwegian League? We've watched a little bit of the Norwegian League. Yeah. We watched Viking against Molde about a week, 2 weeks ago. Viking against Molde. And to be honest, I am hoping to do Viking against... Oh, there's another Viking game coming up, and I don't know who it's against. It might be... Is it Val? It might be... Oh, I don't know who Viking have got coming up. I know Bodo Glimt have got Brann. But yeah, we do watch a little bit of the Norwegian League. A little bit. Yeah, we've done some. Again, it's mainly on YouTube. So if you want to go and check out on YouTube, cheers, Kieran. If you want to go and check out on YouTube, you can see which games we do and which games we have done. Right, it's a free kick to England here. Pure Loyalist, quick question. When will we be able to join as a member of the channel? Do you need a certain amount of subscriptions? So, yeah, good news. So basically I submitted... I've reached the criteria to be able to do memberships and super chats and things like that. So now I've been able to reach that threshold. This morning I had to officially set up my YouTube basically all the stuff that you need to be able to accept that sort of stuff. I have to agree to a load of terms and sign a contract and all that sort of thing. So basically, once that has been approved, which I think can take a few days, then it's game on. So I imagine probably by... We're on Wednesday, aren't we? I would imagine after the weekend. Maybe it'll take till Monday or so. I would imagine by Monday we'll be able to do memberships and super chats and other things. If people want to, then they can certainly help. And we're obviously going to be doing different things to make that relevant. It's not just going to be a donation. Members will get more. We'll do members only streams. We'll do different things that are going to make it worthwhile for people. So I'm just trying to work out exactly how that all looks. While still giving value to everyone else, I want to try and help look after the people who are obviously trying to and able to give us a little bit more. So I'm just trying to work all that out. But the good news is that I've qualified for it at least. It's taken me 6 months, but we have qualified. The channel is officially monetized, albeit I'm not making any money yet. But thanks for asking, mate. I appreciate it. Kieran, it's been all England since the goal. It has, yeah. They've done really well. Pure Loyalist, cheers for clarifying. I'm in. What a guy. Genuinely think the Club World Cup set up for a South American club, but they can't stay disciplined. Well, yeah, the Boca game. Boca was prime example of that, wasn't it? The Boca game was a mad one against Benfica. I haven't seen how River Plate got on. I know Monterrey played quite... I know they're not necessarily South American. Monterrey are Mexican, but Monterrey played quite well against Inter Milan, I'm led to believe, in the early hours. Substub, no offense, bro. Can't afford a membership right now. Life is sucky for me, mate. Honestly, it's no problem. It's not about. I'll still be doing loads of the normal stuff. I've just got to try and make sure that it's balanced fairly. Do you know what I mean? Just so that there is an opportunity to give more and kind of there'll be members only stuff. Maybe I don't know what that'll look like yet, but I want to make sure that it's kind of done right. Ben, does it not kill you starting a new live when the one you're on has got good figures? A little bit, yeah, but it's kind of one of them things you have to do. Yeah, there's not really... I guess on TikTok I could just keep it running. On TikTok. But it is what it is. Substub, I'll pay for you, mate. I'll see what I can do when I get my way. Listen, honestly, mate, don't don't stretch yourself for the sake of a membership on here. Really don't. Make sure you're all right. But like I said, people will be able to help in the ways they want to help. And by the way, it's not about just helping. It's more about you getting value for it. So, you know, if you don't feel you're getting value, then don't do it. I'll listen to you guys and you'll tell me what you think. You know, so I'm not asking for charity. I want to give you value. If you enjoy the channel, that's great. I want to create content that you enjoy. And if you can support and you want to help me keep doing that, then that's what it's there for. But honestly, there's no pressure at all. Absolutely none. Ben, I think you should. This will enable faster, greater growth. How much is your membership? For you, 50 quid a month. I've done. Do you know what I mean? I need to get it all proportioned so it's the right value and the right. Yeah, I don't know. You're gonna Jim Ratcliffe at you, aren't you? £25 a month and no free butties. Maybe it'll be. I don't know. I mean, I guess it depends what people want, innit? It depends what people want. It's not gonna be 25. Nowhere near that. It's usually, I think that the what people do on here, it's usually like a £5 in it. I think it's like a £5 with others. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. What do you mean YouTube's not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming? Where's that come from? Open widget. Pure loyalist, 50 quid, how much for pensioners? Yeah, mate, I don't know. I guess we're gonna have to weigh it all up, aren't we? But we'll have some discounts. And we'll have a meet and greet in there. But it is, isn't it? Yeah, Substub, you're right, it is about a £5 a month. That's kind of what I was thinking. Like a membership running at about a £5 a month makes sense to me. Kieran, I should really do another long walk to keep at it, but then I'm putting it back on. Walking helps. I mean, look, I'm no expert on, you know, fitness. But I've lost a fair bit of weight. Mate, as long as you're, you know, just worry straight about calories in and out. Just focus on that. Calories in, calories out. Can't out-train a bad diet that worked. Brees, I'd be willing to pay 23 in a packet of Space Invaders. Surely it's Space Raiders. Space Invaders? You got some blag crisps near you? Is that what you don't even get the real Space Raiders? Or is that like a cross between Space Raiders and Transformers? Maybe you've got GTXV, happy we don't have to put up with his positional awareness. Or Messi fan, Premier League dad, what is your prediction? Mine is a 2-2 draw. Normal guy, good to see you. I think it has. You mate with the whole fitness thing. Yeah, me too. Yeah, listen, it's hard. It's hard. It is really hard. You mate with the whole fitness thing. Yeah, me too. Yeah, it's only WhatsApp group. So maybe that's some regular contact to me. FM No Casuals, Kieran's Labour Party, Dodgy Chris from Lidl, says Reese. Pickled Onion, Space Raiders. Ben, better than Discord, I'd say more accessible. Yeah, it's just whether or not people are concerned with, like, I guess numbers being on there. I don't know if there's a way to do it, like, business want to. Pure Loyalist, I'm sitting at £24 a month of subscriptions on 4 Rangers channels and 1 motorcycle racing channel. Might be, oh, they got away with it. They've got away. Bala, what's the score? 1. England 0, Germany 29th minute. Yeah, 29th minute. There's a claim for a penalty there, but you're not going to get a penalty for that. Germany knocked, I think it was Jarrell Kwanzaa, knocked him to the floor. Jarrell Kwanzaa falls down. His hand lands on the ball. But I don't think you're going to get a penalty for that. It's a free kick to Germany. Bala, how's the lads looking? And then after that, it was pretty... I mean, it's been all England. England have had a lot of the ball, but they've not really done enough to to break through. Pure all this lagging again, mate. But I don't. Is that issues with YouTube? Right, so I am gonna vote for that one. Emiliano Al Hilal is so much better than Real Madrid. That's not good because I've backed Real Madrid. Messi fan, I subbed to your YouTube channel. Messi fan, thank you very much for that, mate. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you. Really, really do appreciate it. Germany are... What's the word I'm looking for? They've got all the rhythm. They've got all the... They're not hurting Germany. Are here now. Knocks it ball down the line and Kwanzaa comes across. Does... Yeah, really, really good from Jarrell Kwanzaa. Yeah, YouTube's going nuts. YouTube is going absolutely nuts. Let's take it easy, mate. I have no idea why this isn't working. I think it's an issue with Streamlabs. So, apologies. There is an ongoing issue with Streamlabs. It's 2-0. It's just too easy for the Germans. It's far too easy. We said that they had all it. Doing absolutely nothing with play that. Great centre-forward play. He gets in between Charlie Cresswell and the full header. Too easy, and it's 2-0. 2-0 to the Germans. 2-0 to the Germans. I think I'm going to have to. Might have to